Dr. Rajendra Prasad, born on December 3, 1884 in Siwan, Bihar, was India's first president and a prominent leader of the independence movement. Known as Rajendra Babu, he served as president of the Indian National Congress and Minister of Food and Agriculture in the 1946 interim government. He later chaired the Constituent Assembly and became India's first president in 1950. Renowned for his simplicity, humility and patriotism, he played a key role in the historic reconstruction of the Somnath temple. Honored with the Bharat Ratna in 1962, Dr. Prasad remains a symbol of dedication and service to the nation. Khudiram Bose, born on December 3, 1889 in West Bengal's Midnapur district, was one of India's youngest freedom fighters. At just 18, he joined the struggle for independence, targeting British oppression. In 1908, he and Prafulla Chakki attempted to assassinate Judge Kingsford of Muzaffarpur, but tragically caused the death of two women in another carriage. Arrested and tried, Khudiram was hanged on August 11, 1908 at Muzaffarpur jail. His courage and sacrifice inspired countless youth and energized India's freedom struggle. Khudiram Bose's legacy remains a golden chapter in India's fight for independence, forever remembered for his bravery and patriotism. Nandalal Bose, born on December 3, 1882 in Kharagpur, Bihar, was a pioneer of Indian modern art and a key figure in giving Indian art a national identity. As the first principal of Kala Bhavan in Shantiniketan, he mentored many students and drew inspiration from Indian culture, folk life and mythology. His art played a significant role during the freedom struggle and he famously led the artistic decoration of the original Constitution of India in 1947. Known for works like the Haripura posters and Gandhi's Dandi March, he was honored with Padma Bhushan in 1954 and is remembered as the Acharya of the Indian modern art. On December 3, 1971, during the Indo-Pakistani War, Lance Nayak Alberteka from Jharkhand displayed exceptional bravery in the Battle of Hilli. Serving in the 14 Guards Regiment, he played a key role in destroying enemy bunkers and stopping enemy attacks. Despite being severely injured, he continued to fight until the end, contributing to India's victory. For his valor, he was posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra. In honor of his sacrifice, a square in Ranchi is named as Albert Eka Chowk. His bravery remains unmatched in the Indian Army history. Major Dhyan Chand, regarded as India's greatest hockey player, passed away on December 3, 1979 in New Delhi. He won gold medals for India in 1928, 1932 and 1936 Olympic Games. Known for his extraordinary skill, his control over the hockey stick was so remarkable that opponents often suspected a magnet was involved. Dhyan Chand scored 570 goals in his career, ushering in India's golden era of hockey. His birthday, August 29, is celebrated as National Sports Day and a stadium in Delhi is named in his honor. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan for his contributions to the sport. The India-Pakistan War began on December 3, 1971, marking a decisive phase in the Bangladesh Liberation War. It was triggered by Pakistan's atrocity in East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and the influx of millions of refugees into India. In response to Pakistan's Operation Genghis Khan, which targeted 11 Indian airports, the Indian Army fought on both eastern and western fronts. The primary objective was to liberate East Pakistan and establish democratic rights. The war ended on December 16, 1971, when Pakistani General Niazi surrendered in Dhaka, resulting in the largest military surrender in history, with 93,000 Pakistani soldiers laying down their arms. The war lasted just 13 days, making it one of the shortest and most decisive war in history. The International Day of Persons with Disabilities, celebrated on December 3rd, raises awareness about the rights and welfare of people with disabilities. Declared by the United Nations General Assembly in 1992, its aim is to promote the social, political, economic and cultural participation of persons with disabilities. The day advocates for the protection of their rights and efforts to create an inclusive, equal society. Various programs focus on ensuring equality in education, health, employment and other opportunities. It also seeks to change societal perceptions, fostering inclusion with people with disabilities in the mainstream.